We back again, man. They kicked us off. They kicked us off, man. I'm just trying to get on here and see how everybody doing, but we gonna try this again. We gonna try this again, man. Man, we here, man. What's going on? You said, what's up, man? How you been? I've been blessed, bro. I was in the middle of my day right now. When you sent me that comment, I was like, I know I'm moving. I know I got a lot of pieces going on right now, but I got to get on live and check up on my peoples, man. So I'm very blessed, bro. I'm very thankful for y'all and just to be where I'm at right now. But I had to get on live for y'all, man. I had to get on live. But what's going on? Update me. What y'all been on, man? How everybody feeling, man? It's a beautiful day. California is still sunny. It's 3:20 right now. Middle of my day, man. I had to get on live for y'all, but I love y'all. Yeah, bro. I'm in a new place right now, so I just been, moving all over the place. But y'all know one thing that never stopped is the content. I gotta push these videos out. It really is a blessing, man. I love speaking to y'all. If y'all ever have any suggestions, if y'all ever get tired of the background, let me know. I'll go do one in the park and just switch it up a little bit, man. But I really do appreciate the support. I appreciate all y'all, man. We like a big family. But what's going on with you? Tech. What's your actual name, bro? Cause I don't want to just call you Tech. What's going on, Jordan Phillips? How you doing, bro? What's going on? What's up, everybody? Good, bro. Thanks. Yeah. Everybody's just been locked in. Everybody's just been working and grinding. I've been seeing it. A couple people comments and stuff, man. Everybody locked in right now. I think summer's over with, so everybody's starting to chill out a little more. But this is a side note. Of course, you guys can continue to, let me know what's going on with y'all today. But I'm reading this book right now. Has anybody read the Atomic Habits? Love the videos, bro. Keep it up. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate the support. Y'all motivate me. I don't really have much friends in real life, so y'all really like my peoples, like my only real people. So I really do appreciate it. When y'all comment, when y'all just hit me, when y'all hit me on the Discord, that's my little socialization part of my day. So I appreciate y'all, man. Right on. Colton, bet, bro, I got you. Nice to formally meet you, Colton, for sure. But, hey, has any of y'all read that book, The Atomic Habits? He said, I listened to some Audible. Yeah, bro. I'm probably like a couple chapters in right now. And I like it. It's stuff that I feel like is very straightforward, but it just gives you a deeper realization of certain, even bad traits that we may have. But One thing that really stood out to me in that book, and you'll probably know this too, since you're reading it or you read it, is the fact that in order to form a new identity, we have to start by changing our habits. And a lot of people just automatically assume that this has to be something drastic or something huge, but it's really not that deep. It's the small stuff in our daily routine. It's things like making your bed. It's things like waking up and just sticking to certain schedules that's really going to make the major difference in our lives, bro. And I like that book. Atomic Habits is definitely one of those ones so far that I like it. I'm listening to it on Audible as well, bro, but I think it's real cool. The Power of the Habit by Charles Duhigg is the good one as well. Really helped me. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, any book suggestions too, for sure. I'm definitely like, I'll check those out. But yeah, right now I'm reading I forgot the name, but I'm reading this book by Jordan B. Peterson. Then I'm reading the Atomic Habits. I've read the Four Agreements. I've read a couple other ones recently too. But yeah, lately I've just been finding so much. I just been outside in nature, y'all. Like I really just been taking walks, been going on more runs, and just taking in nature. And it really does make you feel really good when you simplify life. With so many different moving pieces that we have going on, people be working 12-hour shifts, people have families, kids, and not only that, but the just pressure that comes with having to grow and expand mentally and reach certain high points. Life, it could be stressful, but when you take a walk or you take a jog and you just go out in nature, it really just changed the whole dynamic of everything going on in your life. Like I could be completely stressed out and go on a walk and you instantly feel better. It's crazy. Definitely learning how to allow myself to adapt healthier habits for sure. I feel like we just gotta simplify our lives, man. Like realistically, I think like the ideal life, I know a lot of y'all watch movies, but those people who just have like those farms or those houses that may be far away from everybody and they grow their food and stuff like that, they don't have to worry about the outside world. I think that stuff is cool, bro. Like, it seemed cool. He said, get the Ultimate Gym Run Library. It's on Audible and it slaps. Great stuff. Bet, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Yeah. I've been needing new music too. I've been needing a lot of new music, so I appreciate that. And said, less is more. I definitely agree. Less is definitely more, man. Like, I don't know. I just been learning to find, deep appreciation for the things that I do have rather than trying to attain everything in the world. That's why I really do love my small community. Y'all know I'm not like a big YouTuber or anything, but the one or two people that like my videos or the couple people that join my live, that stuff really does make me feel good. I feel like there's so much significance in what we have at this very moment rather than trying to focus on everything that the world has to offer. Not saying that, we shouldn't strive to be great and get more, but I don't know, just learning to appreciate what we have in this very moment. But man, life is something, man. Life is something. One thing I've been doing recently too, I don't know if y'all do this, but I'll go to YouTube and I'll look up specific playlists. They have like vibe playlists and stuff like that, and it just puts you in a completely different headspace. You can listen to frequencies too, because a lot of the times, what one of my friends told me is that they didn't like necessarily listening to lyrics because, the way somebody else feels, it can change the whole dynamic of your feelings too. If I listen to sad music all day, I'm probably gonna feel sad based off what I'm allowing to enter my body, so they said frequencies is good too, man. For sure. But I'm glad, Colton, I'm glad you spoke up on that comment, bro. Literally the first comment on that video, I was like, I gotta go live. I got to. But what's some of the things that y'all do to like kind of escape reality in a sense? Like, what do y'all do on a daily basis? Do y'all go on walks? Do y'all just hit the gym? Is it cardio? Is it women? No, for a lot of people it could be. I know for the longest time for me it was women. So, you know. My dog Jordan Phillips said, he said, I meditate. That's fire, bro. I've never gotten into meditation. Any of y'all meditate? I've really been meaning to get into it, but I ain't never got into it. My boy said, gym is my therapy. For sure. For sure. I love the gym, bro. I probably need to clean my diet up a little bit because, you know, I'll eat whatever. You know, when you're young, you feel like you can kind of just get away with certain things, but I don't know. I feel like one day later in life, I'll probably go like vegetarian or vegan or something just because, I don't know, switch it up or do something a little different. But what I eat right now is mostly just like chicken and rice, um, just stuff like that. My boy Cole said, I wrote all my papers for college listening to the frequency videos. Those are great, super. Yeah, for sure. Frequencies hit different. I'm barely getting into that, but it's just a whole different type of vibe because you allow yourself to fully flourish in your own thoughts and feelings rather than taking everything in. I feel like it's more of you pouring everything out. So, man, I like that. Hey, and this is just a little side note, by the way. I just want to let y'all know. I graduated and I got my degree. And right after I got my degree, I was going to go into nursing school. And I ended up seeing somebody on YouTube that motivated me to start my channel because I was been meaning to start it. And no BS, I literally put, because I was in school for nursing, an RN, registered nurse. I literally put that to the side and I told myself, I'm gonna do this YouTube thing for a year straight, like a complete year, and just see where it can go, see how far it can take me. Right now I'm about 8 months in. Obviously I ain't profited nothing, but just the experience alone, being able to sit here and talk to y'all, man, is way more worth it. And when you find true passion in something, then it's way more worthwhile. You know, I'll never regret not necessarily finishing that RN portion of my life. I believe at some point I'll be able to get back to it whenever I do feel like it, but you know, I feel like we should spend more of our time doing things that we're truly passionate about rather than what society tells us that we should be doing or doing things because our family may think that it's a good idea, but truly learning how to live for us, whatever that may be. But man, I'm very blessed and I'm thankful for that. He said, as long as you avoid sugar, you good, bro. Sugar is really what's bad. Bro, speaking of sugar, I swear I just had some ice cream last night, but I don't eat too much sugar though. I would say throughout the week, probably maybe once a week, I'll eat something sweet. And that's like on the weekend if I'm not meal prepping. But usually, I'm usually meal prepped up or something like that, for sure. Yeah. My boy Jordan, he said, thanks, bro, that's tough. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, for real. It's just about experiences. One way that I really live my life, like, based on anything that I do, as long as I'm willing to deal with the consequences of my good and bad decisions, then I'm fine. You know, I'm not running away from making mistakes. I'm not running away from being an actual human being because this is all that I can be. This is all that I've ever been. So, you know, I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to bet on myself and deal with the consequences because I have that much trust in my ability to get the results that I want. And I feel like we all should be that way. You know, life isn't gonna be perfect. It's exactly what you make it. And you just gotta be able to roll the dice sometimes. You never know how far something can take you, but the experience alone is worthwhile. That's what does it for me. It's not even necessarily succeeding or even failing. It's just that experience, what you learn along the journey, is what makes it worthwhile to me. But yeah, man, for sure. Hey, where y'all from? Where you from, Sag? Colton, where you from, bro? I know a lot of y'all know I'm in California. I was in Houston probably maybe like 4 months ago in my other videos when I was in the other little area, but I don't know, Houston was just a little too humid for me. Plus my family's in Cali too. My boy Jordan said he from Philly. Okay, I ain't never been there. But he said Ivory Coast, West Africa. That's crazy, bro. How is Africa? My mom visited Africa once. She said she really liked it. I've never been. My boy Colin, he said Colorado. I don't think I've been to Colorado. I think I did drive through it though. They have like a lot of like green like scenery, like very like earthy. But what part of California do you move to? I'm in Southern California, so usually what happens is I'll just move around the same area. Prior to this house that I just moved in, obviously is empty, but prior to this, I lived an hour away. Still all in Southern California. Never been up north. I just kind of just move around from like San Diego to, where I'm at now, deeper in Southern California, and just stay in this area. But, it's cool, man. I love California. For sure. My boy Jordan, he said do fitness vids. I think what have I done? I think I might have just done shorts, but the primary focus of this YouTube, and I'm definitely gonna do it, bro, but the focus of this YouTube is the whole, self-development thing. And I'm gonna start a new channel later, and that one's gonna be primarily fitness. So it's gonna be all workout stuff. This one's gonna be all self-development, growth talk. But I'm gonna get on that for sure. Yeah. What time is it in West Africa, Seth? I think in Colorado, you're probably like 2 hours ahead, maybe three most, but probably two. It's 3:37 over here in California. And Jordan, that's another thing that I noticed too. I think they really do. They like when I push my fitness videos. I know certain things that they really don't be liking. I don't know, but they like when I do my fitness videos. 11:37 p.m. That's crazy. That's crazy. My boy Jordan said, help with habits. That's funny. We were just talking about that. If you ain't reading that the Atomic Habits, you should try to read that, bro. It's a good one. like I said before, pretty straightforward. But one thing that stood out to me though in that book is how they were speaking on something called habit stacking. And what habit stacking is, you take an already established habit that you have, something that you already do on a daily basis. It could be waking up and going on a hike. If that's something that you do consistently on a daily basis, then stack a new habit on top of that. So it's not necessarily like you're going out of your regular routine, but just simply adding on it. There's some type of direct correlation between having to start a new habit that programs somebody's mind to think like, man, this may be hard because it's something new. It's something that, it's change. And a lot of people like to be comfortable. They don't like to necessarily go out and just do new things. But if you stack habits on top of old habits, it's much easier and honestly just realistic in terms of you getting that new habit done and established. So, that's what I've done recently. I just moved to a new neighborhood in a new area. I already go to the gym every day. I told myself, on top of the gym, do one new thing on a daily basis and do it directly after the gym. And I've been doing that now for like a week straight. Sometimes I may go to the library, sometimes I go to Barnes and Nobles, sometimes I go to the park and run, but just one new thing a day on top of my already established habit has, put me in a position to adopt this new habit that I'm adopting. And I like it, man. It's great. It's great. Another thing that they said in that book too, this is just a little side note, but they said that if you want to change certain habits, just like, you would build them up, if you want to make certain adjustments in your already established lifestyle, that, you need to start with your environment. For example, if you're somebody that, like me, that may want to clean up your eating habits, putting yourself in a position to not be surrounded by things that are going to make you fall back into those old ways is essential. So you got to clean out your refrigerator. You got to clean out anything around you that would make you fall back into those old habits. So, man, it's just crazy. Saying all that while I got a bag of chips on my refrigerator. Said, what's your take on religion? Do you follow any particular religion or more into spirituality? And I'm glad that you said that, because there's a huge difference between religion and spirituality. But to me, first things first, I'm going to tell you right, I was raised in I would say, spiritual household. A Christian household. My grandma, she used to make us go to church every Sunday. As a kid, I didn't like it. I'm angry. I don't really want to go, but I'm doing it. And you learn something from that. Above all, you definitely do learn. But my take is, I believe that people should follow whatever feels comfortable for them to follow. Like if it feels organic for you, if it feels like your thing, then do your thing. I'm not going to put my form of Christianity on anybody that was not raised that way. That's why I'm a firm believer that morality is subjective. I said this in my videos before, but just because I was raised a certain way does not make it right. Just because I believe in certain things does not make it right. That's just based on how I was raised. But I would consider myself spiritual. Like, I believe in God. I know based on my life and where I've been that, I could never question that. But that's based on me and what I've been through. So, yeah, for sure. I'm a firm believer in, God's presence in my life and what He's gotten me through. But, I've also seen other people who can contradict that. If God is this, then why is this taking place in the world? And there's certain questions that I personally don't have answers for. All I can say is, if it makes sense to you, then that's cool. If you were raised a certain way that's different than me, then that's cool. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to put my religion or spirituality or whatever I believe on anybody. But one thing that we all can relate to as human beings is pain, because there's certain things that we go through, and we learn through hard times. We learn through these forms of, difficulties and challenges that we may face in our lives. So, that's what I focus on more so. But yeah, man. But do I go to church every Sunday? I definitely don't go to church every Sunday. I'm one of those people that believes that it's more so in you than anything. Is it good if you're spiritual or if you're a religious person to go to church and surround yourself by those type of people? I would say so, but it's not like a deal breaker, or it's like a mandatory thing with me, Nah, because if truth be told, and I know a lot of y'all can agree with this, but I've ran into spiritual people or people that was religious, and they were more morally corrupt than those that may be considered atheists. So like, I'm not here to judge. Who really knows where we end up in the long run? Who really knows? Is there any real proof? I don't know. I haven't learned it aside from like the Bible and certain things like that. But of course, according to what I've learned and grew up on, and the principles and the stuff that I was raised on, I definitely believe in God. I never take any credit away from Him and in the way that I was raised, because I know I'm where I'm at today because He's gotten me here, and I'm very thankful and I'm very blessed, man. I say it all the time. Very, very blessed. So if you don't believe in God, then that's on you. If you do, cool. There's so many different gods in the world that a lot of people may believe in, but I ain't here to judge nobody. I know Seb finna knock out soon. What y'all got going on for the rest of y'all day? Out here in Cali it's finna be 4 o'clock. Right now I'm probably gonna, after I get off this live, I'm gonna go to the store, get some meal prep, come back home, finish, make a couple videos probably for y'all tonight, and just finish my night off strong. But I definitely do want to start doing these lives a little more, bro. It's just, I don't be knowing when everybody gonna be on here. I think for this live, it's probably been 3 to 4 people on here, but even y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. I want to try to find times where everybody can come together so that we can really speak and have this community booming. But it is what it is. It is what it is. There's gonna be a point during this journey where we get on here, I might not even be able to read all of y'all comments how I'm doing and take the time that I be taking, but regardless, I'm blessed. Regardless, we good and we locked in. My boy Colton said, right on, man. Appreciate you popping in for a minute. Yeah, I had to, man. I had to. I'm glad you commented, because I definitely, and I didn't even realize that it's been 2 months since my last live. Like, I've just been so busy doing stuff, bro. Like, I just didn't realize that. But, man, 2 months ago, that's crazy. I just feel like it was the other day. But I definitely need to get back to my weekly lives for y'all. I think it was weekly, or was it every couple days? I don't know. Need to get back on that though. About to sign off. Said. Gotta be up early. I appreciate the live, man. Looking forward to the next vids. I appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all be liking and commenting on them though. That's the only way that they gonna push my videos out. Y'all know y'all want me to grow. I know y'all do. So y'all gotta like my videos. Y'all gotta comment. Even if y'all don't watch the whole thing, which I would prefer for y'all too, but That makes a big difference in this whole little algorithm thing. That's what I learned. But I appreciate you said, man. You have a good, blessed night. And you have a good day tomorrow, man. You be easy. But I appreciate you, Colton. Who else in here? Jordan Phillips. Who else? I don't know who else in here, but anybody else in here, man, I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Once again, y'all have a blessed night, man. Y'all take care of yourself, for sure. My boy Colton said, I've been burned out, man. Been the longest since I uploaded in 5 years. I'm working on the next vid now, though, for sure. See, and I peeped your channel too, Colton, so I know you be grinding. A lot of your stuff on there is hard, bro, but so I know, yeah, you know exactly how I feel. That burnout feeling is ridiculous. Like, you get to a point where you just feel stagnant and you trying to figure out which way to move, but you gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going. I'm definitely trying to tune into some of that, bro. But just keep pushing forward, bro. You got it. You know, it's a long journey ahead. It's not meant to be a sprint. You know it's not gonna happen overnight. It's definitely a marathon. Get you some water, electrolytes along the way so you can persevere and get through the storm. But as long as you don't quit, nothing else matters. As long as you don't quit, nothing else matters. Because that's what the enemy wants you to do, man. The enemy wants you to quit. The enemy wants you to give up on yourself. But that's not a thing for people like us. We don't just quit or shy away from the difficult times. We may feel low. You may cry. You may be burnt out. Life may be hard. You could be struggling. But one thing we don't do is quit. Ever. So, now, much respect to you, Colton, man. Just keep going. Just keep going, man. But yeah, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Colton, for tuning in. I appreciate you, Jordan Phillips, Said. Who else? Anybody else that joined tonight, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all tune in for the next video. Peace.